Paige McKenna will be in lane 5 from Nation's Capital. She's right behind in 4:59.3, the only other swimmer to break 5 this morning. Ashley Colasar from Suburban Seahawks will be in lane 6. Lane 7 will belong to Francesca Ramondi from Long Island. And rounding out the field in lane 8 is Erin Gemmel. We were talking last night, we think Erin Gemmel is more of a sprinter, right? She's the sprint Gemmel, from what we've heard.
We don't know how that happened.
But it happened.
Yes. So, Jason, here's my question for you.
Yeah.
How many laps are there in a 500?
Okay, I see. It's 20. It's 20 laps. Because one length on the pool is a lap. It's the same thing as like the two terms are used interchangeably.
Thank you.
Yeah. Length and lap it's this same thing.
I feel so vindicated right now.
Yeah, right?
We have one of your fellow interns is doing an article this week where she put out a poll about just questions about swimming.
Yeah.
You may have seen this.
No, I did,
well,
yeah.
She believes
Chandler Brandis.
She believes the wrong answer about length and lap.
No, yeah, it's
I've spent most of the week trying to convince her that she's wrong.
Yeah, Chandler reached out to me and asked me if I could send out that survey, just to get out a little more, and I did, and I took it myself, and I was like, that question, I don't know if there's too much of a debate there on that one. I think
there is.
Isn't
no,
there?
I did answer. Are you going forward or backward on backstroke? I said backward. I mean, I see both.
I think I said forward on that
one.
I
can see both, but I don't know. I kind of feel backward.
No, I like that. I like that poll though. I like the survey. It was cool. It was
on that question, she happens to be wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chandler. I think you're wrong on that one.
She's probably
not listening or watching, but
we'll have to let her know.
Well, yeah,
we'll have to airtime.
Yeah, we'll have to let her know.
Meanwhile, that's Lynch, 1:23.07, leading the way.
.500s, in my opinion, kind of becoming more of a middle distance event. Not really a distance event anymore.
More of a sprint event. What's he talking about?
Yeah, well,
a long sprint, in the words of the great Dave
Salo. Long sprinters, right. I was actually listening to a podcast with Chris Ritter and Garrett McCaffrey, who I think is coaching out in Arizona right now, if I'm not mistaken. He's out there in Arizona coaching, and he talks on the podcast about USRPT, the ultra short race pace training that Michael Andrew does. I'm sure you guys have heard Michael Andrew, the name here or there.
Okay, we don't have to dwell too much on who one person is. Okay, continue.
Ultra short race pace training is all about swimming at your race pace, and the 500 is kind of too long an event, really. Some coaches think to train with the USRPT mindset. It's kind of a debate going on right now in the swimming community, whether or not you can use USRPT with the distance events.
.252.12 is the 300 split for Lynch. McKenna at 254.62.
Yeah, if Lynch stays at this pace, she can be
close to 450 at the very least.
Yeah, well under her 55 though that she went this morning. And it looks like a couple other swimmers, Colasar, Ackley, could dip under 5 minutes as well. No one else besides Lynch and McKenna were under 5 this morning, so we could see a couple more sub-5s tonight.
So you got to come home in 128, which to be under 450, might not be the easiest last 50, but she's going to give it her best shot. So she does look like she's starting to hurt a little bit. It's been a long night with that 200 breast. It's a long day. They're here at, I don't know, what time are warm-ups? Like
6:30.
Warm-ups are at 6:30?
Yeah, 6:30, 6:45, I think the pool opens up, and then meet starts a little later than that. And then, they're here all day is the thing.
And there's not that long a break in the middle of the day. And
see,
now you see Lynch starting to fall off the pace. Has to come home in 58, so maybe a sub 450 is not in the cards tonight.
No.
But she's kicking. Just the tempo not quite there the way you'd want for a sub 450 performance.
No, and what I like about this swim for Lynch is that she's at least from our point of view, doesn't look like a huge swimmer. She's not a Reese Whitley. She's not tall,
No.
but she swims bigger than she is, which means she really reaches out in front of her and pulls all the way back past her hips, which is a great skill to have at this age.
Well, she's looking for the little victories. Her 450 split is faster than the American record in this event, held by Katie Ledecky.
There you go.
That's something I was thinking about for myself not too long ago. So yeah, we've got about 4 swimmers here who look like they're going to get under 5 minutes in this heat.
And that's impressive for 13, 14-year-olds. It is going to be Lynch, though.
4:51.98. So not a lot of pop there on the end, but she does get the job done for her second win of the night. Paige McKenna second in 4:55.65. Third went to Ackerley, 4:57.03. And you think the Suburban Seahawks are pumped for Colasar at 4:58.52, also getting under the 5-minute mark.
That might have been her first time under 5. It's a reasonable reason to get excited
She
there.
looks pretty excited over there.
Oh, yeah.